You know what? We're gonna do something really interesting here. I'm doing some devious runes right now.
I mean, don't cook too hard. I'm playing ASOL for the first time.
That's neither here nor there.
Don't get me wrong. Set video, gonna smack. Gotta get that content.
Love the
But
confidence.
yeah,
However,
I love the rune change up for the content. But remember who you're laning with.
they totally know I'm in here, right? Oh.
Well, now they do.
Ah!
Oh, nice.
None the wiser. Glacial augment for the win, baby. Let's
oh my
go.
God, dude, that's putting in so much work. What the fuck?
All right, I have haymaker.
That was
now.
kind of crazy.
That was awesome. It's G-Spree Monday. G-Spree gang, it's been a long time coming. Back maybe 3 years ago or something, I used to smurf pick Sett support when playing with Ittle Bitty James on his first few levels. Back when Phase Rush was a keystone that you could play and Predator was around. But it is with great pleasure that I bring to you Sett support. Now Sett's kit is Bruiser to the Bone, so it kind of makes him a damage support, which is really interesting to think about because you're used to your mage damage supports like Lux and Brand, but what about a tank damage support like, Pantheon or Sett? But he's got two good CC abilities and the ability to just tank loads of damage, so here we are. By zero surprise, Sett can be aggro as hell just by running at the enemy and just kind of bullying them, but hey, look at on the bright side, I'm keeping them off of CS. I took one of two builds here, and granted they're pretty much similar, but you're either going to go full health or armor and health, which granted the health, armor, damage kind of falls into the same thing because you kind of just build fighter Sett. But I'm talking like, I don't even build Black Cleaver here, man. I'm building Heartsteel, I'm building Deadman's, and usually by that the game is over. So because oftentimes we don't really make it very far into the game, and especially with Sett being the support, he's not getting enough money to afford multiple big items like Heartsteel. For runes, I really like to go Glacial Augment or Aftershock. Towards the end of gathering these clips, I was running Glacial Augment on pretty much every single game because you can just be aggro as heck. You could just run at them. You've got your Glacial Augment for slow, you've got your Hex Flash, which is just insane, and then as the secondary, I like to go the little Sorcerer, the other blue stuff, pretty sure it's called Sorcerer, but I go Nimbus Cloak and then Celerity, or whatever it's called, however you pronounce it. But oh Predator, where did thou go? Come back to me, oh great speed ramper and heavy inter. I really miss Predator, man. I didn't use Phase Rush a lot when it was out, but I used Predator way more, and I absolutely love being able to just run at the enemy, and boy would that be amazing for Sett. But we make up for it where we can with this speed build of Glacial Augment runes, and then also building Deadman's place first 9 out of 10 times. Also because Deadman's first is a little bit of a cheaper item, whereas something like Heartsteel is just so much more money. It's absolutely fantastic because it helps with that max HP, and then it helps with the HP regen over time that Sett has just for free as his passive. But it costs money, and if you're not in a great spot, like in the mid game, you're not going to be able to proc it a whole lot, or, stuff like that happens. So you kind of just have to decide really early on if you're going to go for Heartsteel first or anything else, because going for Heartsteel for the first item is a really big expense for Sett support. So in case you need a rundown of why Sett support should be more mainstream, here we go. Sett passive, free health regen, and it only gets more with the amount of health you have. His Q allows for auto attack canceling and closing the gap between you and the enemies, making it easier for you to int and get a jump on the enemies and getting your E, your face breaker in there and pulling them close, slowing them down, maybe even stunning them, so your ADC can walk up nicely and just provide a bunch of fire. His W grants temp shield and a huge blow of damage based on the amount of grit that you build up. Grit is built up a little bit out of damage dealt, but it's mostly on damage taken. So usually you'll get low, you'll pop your W, you'll have a big blowout of damage, and then just a bunch of shields to, maybe take a couple turret shots, I don't know. So making you a bigger target the better, because you want to be able to build up that grit. Then finally his ulti allows for a full shutdown of whoever is grabbed. No moving for you, no abilities for you, you just kind of get thrown into the ground, you get slowed, you get some damage taken to you, and you can use this in basically one of 3 ways. Saving one of your teammates by having the person that's jumped on them pulled out of the fight, basically delivering a kill to your teammates by grabbing them and pulling them into your teammates, or just picking them up and throwing them into their own teammates where everybody just gets slowed. In case you needed a rundown of why Sett shouldn't be in the main pick, however, and should be an off pick for support, here you go. He's got a slow start, especially when fighting against major enchanter supports. He's got to be one of the shortest ranged fighters in the game, with his E being literally the longest thing that he has, and it doesn't go out very far. He doesn't have much reach on that thing. But early game, he's pretty slow. It makes him pretty easy to avoid, especially when you've got people like Caitlyn, Jhin, Kog'Maw on the bot lane. It's really not a good equation for fun here. But here's how you can make these problems go away. Run Hex Flash. Keep that gap closing and make your opponents guessing where you are. In the first bushes on bot lane, you can Hex Flash between those bushes without being seen. With such a short cooldown, this is actually a viable option because you can, get the jump on them, go up from mid bush, whoever cares, third bush if I care, and just grab them and start throwing them for a loop. This is really good early game because, you get the jump on them, like you said, and you can lay out some damage and then make them need to be able to be aware of your presence. With Hex Flash, I also recommend going Nimbus Cloak for the additional speed after using a summoner spell, because Hex Flash technically counts as a summoner spell, so you get the extra movement speed. And then also, if you're going that, I'd recommend Celerity, because why not? You get bonus speed from your Q, and you get bonus speed from that Hex Flash, so you might as well give it a little bit bonus speed. And now that biscuits aren't for magic / enchanter supports, it gives us health regen and just max HP, so tank supports, here we come. Running a build like this makes me really just juice up my legs and make up for the lost factor that we don't have Predator anymore, as I keep saying. But I just want that movement speed boost. That's all I'm going for. You could run tank, you could run Aftershock, get some conditioning in there, get some overgrowth in there, but really, why would I want to do that when I can just run at them? I'll build items that'll be able to increase my defense and my HP eventually, so I'll just put my runes into what I want, running. Alright gamers, I think that's just about going to do it for us today. I've got a couple of clips at the end here, so let me know what you think about Sett support. Let me know what you want to see next. Maybe I'll give it a consideration, but I appreciate you. Leave a like if you want to, subscribe if you want to, don't matter to me. We'll see you next week. Actually, we'll see you Friday with a big announcement. Beware. Be ready.
He said Poyo like Kirby, I swear. He gave the little hi right afterwards. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 1972. This guy was
What the
born,
hell?
and
He's
he's
young-
the CEO of Gap.
He's younger than my parents. What are you? I'm gonna go ask them what they've been doing.
Why aren't you a CEO?
This guy's half your age.
Noah really got to giggle out of that one.
Look at him.
Look at him.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What the actual fuck?
His name is Dick Dixon.
What's his middle name?
Wait, hold on. I need
Big.
to find
It
a.
starts with an L.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on.
large.
Lengthy.
Why are we still in this
Apparently,
game?
he was involved in the making of the Barbie movie. What?
Well, he worked for
Who's the
Mattel.
Barbie?
He was a Mattel guy. Of course he
Man.
was.
Absolute legend. Named Dick worked on the Barbie
I found.
movie.
Oh, she ulted.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This is... Oh, nice. Good flat. What the fuck, Gavin? That was fucking money.
Wha-bam!
Let's go, baby boy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. Carry in this game, though. Fuck.